Yo, what's good, my people? So in this video right here, we're gonna talk about pimping or just the finesse. You know what I'm saying? Turn the light on. So what do I mean by pimping or the finesse? Now, when we think about a pimp, like you think about Bishop Don Juan or somebody like that, these people, they're just businessmen. You feel what I'm saying? And it just so happens that a pimp, his business is having hoes, having women that, you know, do sex and do whatever, all the different type of stuff. And he manages these women, he protects these women, provides their security and whatever, and does whatever that he does for these women. You know what I'm saying? And they pay him. You know, that that's his business, right? Somebody else, you might have a business where you heal people. You may be a chiropractor or a doctor. You know what I'm saying? People come to you with a certain issue and you fix the issue. People come to you with a certain need, you provide the need. People come to you with certain desires and you provide the desires. So what I'm saying is like these. When you a doctor or a chiropractor or a healer, whatever you may be, whatever business that you running, you are a businessman. And there's just different forms of business. And ultimately in business, you playing the finesse game. You feel what I'm saying? You playing the finesse game. Like think about, for example, a pastor or a priest. Innately, all of us, we have this innate thing within ourselves, which is this knowing of the divine. We all innately know that there is something beyond just what we see with our two eyes. There's something beyond this realm, this dimension. We all know, we know it. You know what I'm saying? It's an inner knowing that we all have. It's just that all of us each have our own interpretations of what that inner knowing is. You know what I'm saying? Some of us come up with our own interpretations, and then others are given interpretations. You feel what I'm saying? Some of us who are given, most of us are given the interpretations. And what I mean by that is the interpretations that most of us is given is the Jesus interpretation, or the Allah interpretation, Muhammad interpretation, the Buddha interpretation. We're given all these different interpretations and different translations and different ways of perceiving the divine. You feel what I'm saying? We're given all these different things to ourselves. It comes into our mind and we're given these different things. You know what I'm saying? That pastor or that priest that is giving you that is playing the finesse game. They a businessman. That's they running they business is being a priest or a pastor. They business is spiritual. You feel what I'm saying? And essentially you are the customer to that in a way. You feel what I'm saying? Like take the Christian or the Catholic, take the Christian priest or pastor and say it's like a healing session where they like, you know, they do that shit where it's like, in the name of Jesus, and they put your head, they hand on your head and shit like that, and they like, in the name of Jesus, heal this man. Like all that different type of shit, right? Now, the person that is being healed, you must understand that your belief is everything in these type of situations. That's the entire way that the finesse works. The finesse works when your belief or your mind, your desire, your need, or whatever it might be is being preyed upon or being fulfilled. You feel what I'm saying? As in like these. The person that's being healed in this situation is a believer in the Jesus program. Or it's like this. Depending upon how much this person believes in the Jesus program kind of equates to if they're going to be healed or not, or how effective this healing is going to be for them. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? So, with that being said, in the name of Jesus, heal this man. All that different type of shit. And then me being the Christian, the Jesus program person, in my mind, in my subconscious, deep in my mind, I have a program that says Jesus. I have a program that says Jesus is real, Jesus is alive, and what Jesus is everything, and all that different type of shit. When this pastor or priest puts his hand on my head and says, in the name but Jesus, right? That activates the subconscious program in my mind, because what is subconsciously been programmed into my mind if I'm the average religious indoctrinated clone Jesus program bot? In my mind, I've been told and programmed and told, and I have this belief that says, yo, Jesus is the healer. Jesus is everything. Jesus is the redeemer. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Everything is Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Like you had that program in your brain type shit. So when the pastor goes and does his healing for me, next thing you know, what the fuck happens? The program activates, and you saying the key word Jesus is healing you. My subconscious says, yo, this is real shit right here. So what the fuck gonna happen in that moment? Your ass is gonna actually experience the effects of being healed, because you genuinely believe that this is actually healing you, when in reality the entire concept of Jesus is literally just a concept that somebody made up from their imagination. Somebody went into the imagination, made a correspondence to real spiritual things and real psychological things, which is just spiritual things, and created the concept and character that is called Jesus a long time ago. And you've just been fed that, you digested, and you fully live in that. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's literally just your subconscious mind. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got to understand that all of us are the Most High. We are God. Like, everything is God. And you, with the fact that you are aware of yourself, you conscious, you have intelligence, that means that you are God that is aware of itself. You're God with the awareness that, oh shit, I'm God. You feel what I'm saying? But you may not look at it that way. You may say, oh, I'm aware that I'm this human being. I'm having this experience. I'm doing this and that, all this different type of shit. I'm aware that there's a God, there's Jesus, there's all the different type of stuff. But this is stuff that's taught to you. In reality, the reality of things is that all of us are one with the divine. The same power that created that sun in the sky, the same power that created the stars, the trees, and everything, this entire earth, is the same power that you use to pull up on shorty and fuck her, or the same power that you use to text and scroll on Instagram, or the same power that you use to write notes when you taking notes in class or some shit like that. It's the same shit. The same power you use to take notes when you're in class is the same power that was used to create the sun that is in the sky that blazes every single goddamn motherfucking day. You feel me, babe? Going so hard every motherfucking day. Doing what I say. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this pastor or this priest, going back to original, this pastor or this priest is playing the finesse. They playing the finesse game on you. You feel what I'm saying? The finesse game is simply just like these. Everybody has their desires. Everybody has their wants and their needs, their desires. They want convenience. They want pleasure. They want somebody to talk to, a shoulder to cry on, some advice, some inspiration. Everybody has all these different. Ultimately, it's all just desires. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has all of these different desires. You feel me? And there's you as the finesser or the businessman is the one that fulfills the desire for the people. You feel what I'm saying? But what is the ultimate point of me saying all of this stuff? The ultimate point is this. The ultimate point is understanding how the mind works. When you understand psychology and you understand how the mind really works, then right then and there is where the true power is, because you understand that the true power is the mind itself. All of us are expressing ourselves through our mind. So if you are able to understand and have a mastery over the mind, a great deep understanding, intellectual understanding about the mind, a deep high level understanding of that, then the world is yours. And that's like That's like memorizing the 48 laws of power. You could freaking use it for good or bad. You feel what I'm saying? But it's up to you what you do with it, what you do with that information, with that knowledge. That's what spiritual knowledge is. That's what knowledge of psychology is. Psychology is just spirituality. Psychology is spirituality, for the simple fact that spirituality is simply just understanding existence itself. That's all spirituality is. It's understanding what the fuck existence is itself, and how we correlate with that, how we correspond to existence itself, and how everything corresponds to each other. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, understand this to end it off with. Understand this. Your imagination, your creativity is the greatest thing that you have. Your mind. There is nothing in the world, nothing in the goddamn cosmos, the universe, that is greater than your mind. Your mind is everything. And what you do with your mind dictates the destiny that you will follow. What you do with your mind dictates how your life will unfold. You feel what I'm saying? Your imagination and your creativity is everything, bruh. That's what you got to understand. Your imagination and your creativity is everything, from the standpoint that everything that you see around you, this entire construct that is this country, this entire construct that is the world, the governments, even the organic things about nature, the trees, the dirt, the sand, the rocks, the mountains, the ocean, the sky, the atmosphere itself. All of this is a product of some type of mind. All of this is a product of some type of imagination. All of it is creativity, which has simply just been expressed outwardly. It's just that, like this. If you were to draw on a canvas, make a painting or something like that, or a drawing, then that's you expressing your creativity and your imagination and your human way of doing things. The divine creates suns and stars and moons or whatever. That's simply the divine's expression of its creativity. And understand, you are one with the divine, except you're one with the divine. You're doing the same thing that the divine is doing, except just on this level, this plane of being. You feel what I'm saying? You are the divine. You are the all, the most high, which has taken this form that you are in right now at the current moment, this human form, temporarily, in order to express a certain expression, a certain level of creativity, a certain level of imagination, based upon the laws of this world that you live in. Understand that you are all things. You are already all things. There is nothing that is outside of you. There is nothing that you do not know. There is nothing that you are not. It is just that you are experiencing from this subjective point of view that you call your body, that you call the human body. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you truly understand and meditate and contemplate upon what this means to you, great revelations and great clarity will come to you. And not only that, but if you truly understand this, then you will find that life in and of itself becomes effortless. You feel what I'm saying? And with that being said, J Benz, a light to Hootie Jah. I'm out. Peace be to the guys on earth.